More than 70 schools are joining forces to run a city-wide sponsored Read in celebration of libraries and the power of stories. Read for Good has been running its Readathon in individual schools since 1984, motivating millions of children to get reading. Now the charity is working with the Liverpool Learning Partnership to bring the power of books to a whole city for the first time, reinforcing our reputation as a city of bookworms. Emily Bonner has this report.
We all have a favourite book, and this week 20,000 children have united across the city for a readathon. Kids are sponsored to read whatever they like, from comics to classics. Money raised will be used for school libraries and by charities to fund their work in Liverpool, including Read for Good's mobile bookcase and resident storyteller at Alderhay Children's Hospital.
At the heart of our readathon is just making time to read for fun. Children can read whatever they like, whatever they love. And we're halfway through our readathon, so we thought it'd be really good to have a famous author and illustrator come and cheer on the children. So of the 70 odd schools who are all running readathon this week, we picked one randomly out of the hat, and that was St Gregory's. So we're here this afternoon having a workshop from author and illustrator Sarah McIntyre.
Highlights over the week include a visit to the city by author and illustrator Sarah McIntyre. Her partnership with Philip Reeve has produced 3 award-winning masterpieces, including Cakes in Space and Pugs of the Frozen North. So tell me, what was your favourite part about today?
It was meeting Sarah McIntyre.
What did you think about her?
She's a really good illustrator and author. I thought it was great that we got to meet Sarah McIntyre because she's a really good illustrator and author, and I love her books. They're unusual because most books that you read, sometimes they don't have much things as in these books do. Some people just read like when they get forced to, in school, but I think you should read more because it educates you, and then you get to learn new words, and then when you're in tests or you're writing stories or anything, and it'll help you with your later life.
Liverpool is already known as a city of football, music and culture, and increasingly one of avid readers. The City of Readers campaign has worked with children, parents, carers and the wider community, reaching some of the city's most disadvantaged families to instil a lifelong love of reading.
There is so much evidence out there that if you learn to love to read as a kid, then the world is yours. But first you've got to get reading, and a key for us, we think, is motivation. So children feel really strongly about taking part in our readathon because they know the money they raise will go to help our charity get books and storytellers into all of the UK's main children's hospitals, including Alderhay, as well as buy books for their own school library. So we found that formula helps even reluctant readers give reading a go, and the ones that already love it to really fly and read widely and read more. Schools do a fantastic job anyway at promoting reading for fun. One of the reasons we came to the City of Liverpool actually was because of its reputation as a city of readers. So we know that you already do so much to promote books and a love of reading, and you can feel it in all the schools we've been into actually, that the passion for reading for fun comes from the teachers and flows right the way through the school.
We know that learning to love to read as a child has benefits that last a lifetime, from educational outcomes and social mobility to emotional well-being. But first, you need to pick up a book. Emily Bonner, Liverpool Today.
Emily Bonner there with that report. Now, how important do you think reading is at an early age for your children? Well, you can get in touch with us with your news and your views on our Facebook page. Just search for Made in Liverpool on there. Come through and send us a message.